WeMakeDanceMusic.com. WeMakeDanceMusic.com. You have to put that onto your keyboard, guys. The largest music production marketplace on the internet that, of course, can find thousands of templates, sounds, like you can find some samples, can find a lot of unique stuff that nobody else has. It's a lot of exclusive stuff, a lot of exclusive creators that really have amazing stuff for you to create better music or to learn from a template. Let's say you want to learn how to make like a film score intro. We have some amazing trailer for Ableton, Logic Pro X, FL Studio to make a really big thing. So you can just really literally remove all the MIDI, compose your own on top, use the channels. Templates are amazing, guys. I cannot really put my head around how much knowledge there is into every template. Anyway, guys, it's episode 270, and today we're gonna make some techno. Something funny happened. I started recording, but I forgot to record my screen, so I started the track, which I found was very interesting, so I don't want to delete it. So what I will do is I will go back into the process of what I've done so far, which is creating a drum beat, dropping a bass in there, and I will move forward with you guys to complete this episode. So guys, every single episode comes with a Logic Pro X template, Ableton template, FL Studio templates, of course. So every time you watch one of those tutorials, if you really like the track, and go on our site, WeMakeDanceMusic.com. Okay, so basically you can go to our site and get the template for $10, or all three templates basically, because the three DAWs are in there, and really go deep into the sound, do remix, use the channel, use the EQs and everything. When I'm done with this session, I put in a lot of work, a lot more, like literally sometimes 2 to 5 hours more work into crafting the template into a track that is very good, that's properly mixed, that's properly engineered. So what you hear is only the start, guys. So let's get started, or continue in this case, really. So guys, I'm gonna play you where I'm at, and I will deconstruct it for you. So, of course we have this bass, which is what I was working on when I realized I wasn't recording. I'm gonna drop the bass, okay. We have a kick. Of course the kick is on a 4/4 pattern here, very basic, very easy to understand. So I have the kick, I have a sub kick here. That is of course off sync with the kick, some claps. This is, instead of having snares, I have this because somehow there's no snares in this kit. I have a fast hat. Look at the pattern here. It's everywhere except where the hat hits, because the hat will hit and will cancel this anyway, so there's no point. Then of course the hat, very techno-y, quite a bit raw. Like the toms. You can look the placement here. The one, not the last to this, the last 16th of every bars, and you have the percussion effects, just a bit something trippy. Then we're gonna bring down the bass and mix it a little bit, make this bass happen. I just started doing it and I was about to mix it, so I can mix it with you guys. First of all, I think there's not enough low end. I would just boost it a little bit here. Give it a bit of chunk, I'd like to call it. There's a side chain on it, 4-to-1, fast attack, fast release, and I'm compressing about maybe 8 dB. Not a lot. Some people, they really push it much further. For me, I like it like that. Then we're gonna go into Alchemy, of course. You have the envelope here, or you have the cutoff here. Personally, I like to work with the envelope here. Then you have the decay, so if you pull that down, the decay is going to be very low. If you put it up, it could be a really cool effect for a little bit later in the track to play with those parameters, automate those parameters really. Let's do that for now. We'll do mid open. It's definitely a good bass for something like this. Gonna mix the hats a little bit because they're a bit too loud here. I like my kick to be a little bit bigger than this too. Have some impact. Give it more, because it's a techno kick, you know. You really want some low, you want some thump. But again, I'm not mixing on the monitor, so I'm not certain 100%. I mean, those headphones are some of the best reference headphones I have, like in the past 20 years. So I think the bass is good. I would be tempted to probably. I would go down. So after going down, I think I would go down even more, just a little bit. Oh, I think I'm not quite on key here. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do joint here, J. Because it's techno, I want some rawness, so the keys are not extremely important. Uh-oh, again. I'm gonna stay on the black keys for this. So what I can hear right away that would be nice is to have, I'll take this here. I like to reuse MIDI instead of trying to compose again and again, you know, just like be a bit more mathematical instead of just typing. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go here, I'm going to drop a pad, I'm going to do a pad hit here. I like those perfect pads as a start. There's a few of these in there. They're called perfect pad for a reason because they're quite on point. This is a bit low. This is too high, so I prefer to do this and play with it a little bit. Check out the other pads. It would be nice with the reverb. I'm going to put the reverb here. I'm going to put a big reverb here. That's of course my silver verb. Grandiose here, 100%. Give it a bit of juice in there. I'm gonna cut the lows from the reverb because I don't want the reverb to be all over the place and take all the energy from my low end. Then I'm gonna repeat that here. I'm satisfied by this, but I think I would like it to be a bigger chord, so I would double it here. I didn't quite get what I was looking for. I want more top end. I guess. I'm not high enough, so we'll go back to this. Oh, that's very techno. I like this chord. So the bass I like, but somehow I think we can do better, guys. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna replicate the whole thing, mute one of these here, go into this, and try to find something else, maybe. Let's have a listen. Already a lot better. think I can do this here and and then, of course, some people right now will say, this is not techno. I say, this is techno. Yeah, for me it is. I don't know. I've been in electronic music for 30 years, and the definition of genre is always something that makes me laugh very much. So this is nice. I think it will cut the lows. Try to get a bit more air out of those parts. I'm already hearing like some kind of an arp in there, but before I do this, I think I will add a few more percussions to drive a little bit more the track, to drive the track forward a little bit. Something here, and a third one here. I guess I'm a bit low. Okay, it's official, the percussions from these kits are very strange. So I'm gonna go into the percussions and definitely pick something else. If I go a bit lower with this, would be fun. No, not really. I don't mind this. A bit more in the back. A bit of a rim here. Oops. I wanted to keep the kick. I don't know why it went away. Bring it back up. Of a sequence here. Definitely much more in the back. This is to complement the hats. I think see, I'm hesitating. If I would, no, I think I would drop a harp on there right away with those keys here. Let's try to make it happen with this here and this here. Not that. I just want the MIDI into this. Where's the MIDI? Okay, the MIDI here. I'm gonna go into Alchemy. I'm gonna pick an ARP. I mean, most of the ARP are not quite. They're a bit intense, I would say. They're not quite the electronic music ARP that you expect, but there is some exceptional one. You just have to find them. Like this. This is just very strange. This is also strange. Okay, let's call it Melodic Techno for now. Okay, let's try to play with this one. I have to tame my pad a little bit here. Mix this arp at the top, so I'm gonna cut the lows. Definitely can improve on this. Leave a bit more room in the mid lows here for our pad to shine. I like that groove, guys. Wow, it's a good start. So we still have a layer of this bass that could be fun to play with a little bit. If we bring it up and go into more like a, I wouldn't say brass, I would say more like a strum kind of thing. So there's a plucky here. I'm just looking for something that would be just driving underneath a little bit. Something a bit simpler. It's too busy because we already have a lot of content. A pluck layer, that's pretty much what I am looking for. Oh, without, with, oh, this is really, without, with, oh yeah. So last time I went for a run, I listened to a lot of the things that are hot, like right now, like prof, hard bat, you know, kind of stuff that I don't usually listen. Well, the track were good. What really made it for me, that I think that differentiate those guys, is the arrangements were spot on, big moment, big things. I was like, wow, this is, you know, kind of simple, kind of melodic techno and melodic house. But the arrangement and like the moment that those guys create, this is what really made the track, you know. So, and it's not that hard to do. You just have to apply yourself, put on a lot of work, put on a lot of thought, put on some automation, really grasp the feeling of the track and push it up and down. So I think with something like that as an example, we are pretty much everything we need now. without the plug layer. This is a bit empty. So now we have something, it's rich. I mean, it has definitely some consistency. Also have some room here with the harp automation. And also have some room with the bass here. To do some automation here. I think, guys, this would not be an episode of your live electronic music tutorials without me dropping a riff, of course. I am on the same I think I'll do that, but I'm gonna turn off the arp. Give myself quite a bit of reverb. Try to put it a bit more at the top here. Not sure about the last key. Wow, this track is driving. I can barely follow it when I play the keys. Oof. It's not like it's fast really. It's only 125, but I think I would rather. Less reverb, absolutely. We can now cut some of the top end here from the CQ. Now, we're gonna make this cool. I think the computer is getting a bit hot because of my reverb and all this stuff, but we're having a good time, guys, and this sound good. This is groovy. Okay, so when I am at a point like this into a track, I'm definitely gonna start creating, which is right away subtractive for me. As in, I don't need most of this stuff for now. Just this. Well mixed. I think it needs a bit more mixing, in my opinion. But I will start by automating the bass. Put it on touch, Alchemy here. Cut off. Go in here. Put on the automation, push A, it's pretty simple. Put it on read. Pick up the automation parameter you created here. And then mix it. Loud here. Start playing with the variations and put more or less stuff. I'm gonna go into the percussions because there's a lot going on and I think we need all of this right now because that's it, beginning the track. Very little. I think I have a feeling I would like to start, so I'm gonna do automation on this too, guys. So I'm gonna do automation on this main pulsar channel here, which means I'm gonna go into Drum Machine Designer. So I'm going to do automation on the global control, which is the low cut filter here. So what I want to do is to cut the kick a little bit to start. So I'm going to do touch. I'm going to cut the lows. Then I'm going to go here. I'm going to try to expand this track a little bit here. Track zoom so I can see. Oh, my automation is right there. So now I can even choose the frequency I want to automate. So it's nice to know that I'm gonna cut the kick at let's say around 200 hertz. And because we're starting the track, I think I will also cut the chord change. I'm just gonna make a simple hit, so because we want to keep some events, something special for later in the track, so maybe at the third here I will introduce the chord progression, and also of course we have our automation here that we can play with. We can start very low. Again, our pad, keep the keys, keep building the tension. I'm not gonna do super heavy complex arrangement, I will do that later for this track, but you can expect something quite intense, I think, out of this. You can go here into our EQ and do a bit of a tease here, maybe. Here. longer T's here. Then keep it. So let's also work with this bass with the T's of the kick. So we can look at the automation here. We can go here and then build it up here. This one here. So like I said, we do this and then I'm gonna clear it. There's something pure here. I think I'm gonna need another kit, guys, because there's no, oh no, there's a crash here. Let's see if we can introduce a crash. Oh, that's a nice crash too. Perfect. There's a sub stab here. Not sure what it is about, if this is really in the lows. I'm looking for the root key is at C3. I'm gonna go up a little bit. What is this sub-stab thing? Okay. Sub-drop, sub-dive. Maybe a sub-dive? Maybe it would be nice if it dives really. Oh, it's not diving very much. Let's see the other one. I was expecting something a bit more chunky or lively or something, so maybe a reverse. Yeah, that could work. Let's see where we're at. I'm gonna work a little bit more with you guys, but I will definitely put on a lot more work into this. Let's go back to the whole program right here for a minute, just to listen to it. Busy, I would say. Need to be mixed. So for this here, keep the room for the arp. I'm gonna automate the arp a little bit, touch. So guys, the mix is a bit busy, definitely have some work to do, but this is it for episode 270 of your live electronic music tutorial. Guys, if you got a second, subscribe, smash that like button, and until next time, the sound will be with you.